Welcome back to Lockdown Sports, the home of all your footballing content. We've got the United versus Spurs game. Subscribe if you haven't already. And before you do it, I'll do it for you. Yes, we're a little bit biased. United fan.
What?
United Spurs game. I wonder which way we'll predict the game.
What? What do you mean bias? I don't know what this means, bro.
All right, let's get down into the nitty gritty. United, not where they want to be. Spurs, without Son. I'm going to say it. This is the best chance we're going to have of beating Spurs. And we versed them second game week, and that should have been a win for us. I will stand on that. Romero handball, watch it again. I will happily cry about that moment for the rest of my life. Anyways, what are our chances? How are we winning this game? What are your thoughts leading into it?
Usually, as a United fan, the rose-tinted glasses fall off around this sort of time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it fell off maybe 2 months ago for me. I've already counted the season as a write-off.
I think we stopped talking for a little bit. All the United fans just in their own worlds, solitary confinement.
I think there was a universal moment of silence for all United fans.
Every Onana clanger.
Yep.
Another dagger to my heart. And he's gonna play. He's gonna skip it. He might skip a game of AFCON for this.
I mean, he needs to prove himself, but every time he's like, oh no, it's fine. Last year I was the best goalkeeper in the world. I'll come back, and then he does something stupid.
He talks the talk.
I do love him as a character. As a goalkeeper, we'll see. There's more to come, I see. Yeah. But where I think the game's gonna go, I still don't have any belief in the system this team has, because we have no fucking system.
Yeah. Start of the season, it was long ball and press.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you've got players questioning, hold on, is this actually the right way to play?
Yeah.
Should we press without our fullbacks? And then we've seen on occasion Ten Hag gets the schemes right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see the old shit again. And then we see midfielders not track back. We see midfielders commit to the press, leave a lot of space. Single pivot, it feels at times. Kobe Mainu, at the age of 18, right? At the age of 18, single-handedly dealing with a lot of problems.
I've never seen such a stark contrast in gameplay than in the Aston Villa game. You look at that first half and you're like, it's like, what is pressing?
Yeah.
Pressing is nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then you go into the second half and all of a sudden they just learn how to defend as a team. You learn how to actually put goals in the back of the net. I'm just thinking, why can't you hold that form for just at least 2-3 games in a row?
At least schematically.
Exactly.
At least schematically, can I see the
100%.
same pressing structures? Can I see the same build-up structures? Because it didn't feel this stop-start under Jose. And Jose would scheme for every fucking manager, every fucking team.
Yeah.
And he'd have reason to do it. He'd have reason behind it. But it feels like with United, too easily, as I say, anytime adversity comes, we fail. Meanwhile, Spurs, very weak at the back.
Yep.
And I'm seeing Emerson and Ben Davies in the back line. And I mean weak, not only in terms of the guys they're missing, but literally weak at the back. Højlund, if there was ever a time to do something, you've done all right. You've tried your hand at everything. And I want to talk about Højlund for a bit.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, like, he has this over tendency to just hold the ball up? Like, in terms of, like, he's always ready to hold it up.
Yeah.
What I was thinking was, I want to see more of him running in behind.
Yeah.
I know we don't serve him that well, but I've seen so much of him hold it up, lay it off, and then just be out of the play, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to see him in the post. Like, this is not Dwight Howard. I want to see him rolling to the rim. Like, I want to...
I get what you're saying, but this also feels very Blacktown Spurs of me to say. But like, it almost feels like because the midfield and the forwards are so disjointed, he has to hold it up just to get people up there. Yeah. And I get what you're saying,
because if he is further forward, you're looking at Bruno spraying those balls.
Exactly. No,
and
100%.
it could harm us. But I want to see our wingers really take control over the progression. I hate seeing a striker used mainly for their progression. It might be a second or third thing you might add to your game. But I want to see this guy get shots off. You look at his duel percentage down to 32%. The reason behind that is not because he's shit in duels. It's because he's doing a lot more than he needs to.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think but the thing is, in that midfield of United, I only trust Bruno at the moment in terms of the layer pass. And every single game that we've lost in the last 5-6 games, it's because we've lost in the midfield. And I'm looking at the Spurs midfield; they still have options there. But you know what pissed me off the most? If Richarlison scores, I swear to God, I'm gonna log out of Optus. I'm deleting it.
Optus.
I'm not paying for it anymore. I'm not paying to watch Richarlison score against United.
The thing is, I know if you delete your Optus Sports subscription, I know you'll be on Reddit. I know you'll be on Reddit the next week, brother. Don't lie like you don't know soccerstreams.com. Like let's not pretend here.
Yeah, just go from paid to non-paid. Yeah,
like Spurs midfield. Like, okay, no Maddison. At first, I was like, this is a little bit weird. But anytime Kulusevski plays central or pops into that, I feel like his dribbling in terms of progression will be so key. Flashbacks all the way to Matchday 1, right? Cunha.
Yes.
Mateus Cunha.
Yes.
Literally just
Yes.
walking.
Yes.
Walking. And then you have our midfielders like on the airport tarmac just come.
I've never seen a 1-2 more effective in my life where it's just like, hey, I'm just going to give it to you for 2 seconds. Let me run around this bloke and then give it right back to me.
Just chuck it back.
I can
Jared Bowen.
Yeah.
These sort of things that like Kulusevski could carve up this midfield. And you're looking at guys that can shoot first time for those cutbacks. Kulusevski, Bentancur, two-footed. I know that because I play FIFA too much. Certain guys on this team can obviously make us accountable of our shit defense.
100%.
Let's get into predictions. We've babbled on long enough.
Okay.
Let's start with you.
I have very little faith. I'm not going to lie to you. So I think this is going to be a 2-0 win to Spurs.
Under the lights at Old Trafford, 2-0 win to Spurs.
The
rose-tinted
glasses have come off my guy.
Okay.
I have no faith.
Okay. I don't think it'll be that bad. Look, I think this Ange team is very weak. We've come into this game as bookies' favorites, and although I lose a lot of money to the bookies, I think they're right on this one. We are the slight favorites.
Right.
What I've gone with, because as I mentioned, I don't believe in Spurs centre backs at all. Well,
yeah,
I think that hold up game or Højlund actually getting separation much more than he has in the past with his matchups. I think he'll get an assist. I will never predict a Højlund goal.
That's brave.
But I think Højlund will get an assist. You look at Rashford, the amount of trouble he causes Spurs, that's their 1A guy to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at a Højlund assist, probably to Rashford, but don't bet on that, please. Højlund assist, and because both team is weak up front, no Heung-min Son.
Yeah.
United actually have a lot of forwards available. They're just bad.
Ain't that the truth?
No Man United threat.
No.
Under 2.5 goals for me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All right. FPL captains. Saj, I need to bring you back. Well, what can we do to bring you back into the FPL game? Because I'm seeing you get relegation form, brother. Relegation form. Sachira is in front of you.
Listen. Okay. I forgot to do
Serious questions are being asked.
Listen, I forgot to do my transfers for 2 weeks. And after that, I thought, hey, no forfeit, bin it. And you know what? I thought I made a bit of a comeback this week, a little bit. The points are up better than my normal ones, but I am actually going to stick to this captain.
Good.
My captain's going to be Ollie Watkins for this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my alternative. You're looking at the Watkins, Aston Villa, Everton fixture.
Correct.
Pretty nice fixture. Everton, not a team I like betting against.
At the moment, yeah.
Not a team. You know, I was writing out that Branthwaite clean sheet points for quite a few weeks. That defense, I don't hate it. And I look at Aston Villa. One day the truth will come out about this Aston Villa team. You know, we predicted Arsenal to beat them probably like a bit ago.
Yeah.
My opinion hasn't changed. They score well, they're resilient, but I don't think there are enough goals in this team long term.
Yep.
You look at the criticisms we had for Wilf Zaha.
Yep.
Wilf Zaha is a great forward, but he's not good enough to be the 1A forward. And I think we'll say the same about Watkins.
Yep.
Great season, one of the best seasons. Happy to be proven wrong. Mohamed Salah's proven me wrong. I'm going to wait for Watkins to do the same. I'm not betting on Aston Villa. What I am betting on, Bukayo Saka. Where is Bukayo? For 5 weeks, I have had the happiest time of my life. Where is Bukayo? Where is my son Bukayo?
Right after your apology video, this is crazy. This is crazy behavior. The retraction was so quick, and now you got it right back in the way.
I've never been so happy with a jinx like this. But Bukayo Saka, it is time to rise, as they say. It is time to stand up, stand on business. Crystal Palace at home. It doesn't get any easier than this. I think it's overstated, the hate on Arsenal. All I think it is just a little bit more impotence in the final third. That's all it is. Fine margins. You hit the post. Fine fucking margins.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more impotence. Don't be so resistant to go forward. You know, you look at Man City. They're on that edge of that threshold where you're just keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Arsenal last season was over here.
Yeah.
And now they're going that way just a little bit too much. Bring the fun back. Your players are not programmed robots, nor should they be.
Yeah.
Nor should they be.
So I got a question because of this. So if Bukayo Saka does score, does that mean second apology for the year or for the season?
No more Bukayo Saka apologies. He's a great player going through a poor run of form. As a Marcus Rashford fan, I relate to this 2-3 times a year. Get over yourselves.
Yeah.
Football players are inconsistent. I'm sure one day we'll be a little bit more honest about the grades gone by.
Yeah.
We might have to wheel up some tapes. Stay tuned. Subscribe for more. If you like football, if you like basketball, if you like cricket, Lockdown Sports is the place to be.